Spot the piano hidden inside, and comment where. What if you could read minds?
You awake to a terrifying new sensory reality where the quiet barrier inside your human skull completely shatters without warning.
Looking at the strangers around you, you freeze in shock as thousands of unspoken hidden thoughts flood into your mind. A solitary black crow looks back at you, offering a single moment of quiet focus amidst the chaotic mental noise. In this loud world, politeness is merely a mask. You hear the hidden greed, jealousy, and dark secrets of everyone. Absolute honesty becomes a heavy curse, destroying the sweet illusions that hold human relationships and fragile societies together every day. In fact, neuroscience proves that without selective sensory filtering mechanisms, the human brain suffers rapid, catastrophic cognitive collapse from data overload. Trust vanishes entirely when you can instantly see the exact moment a close friend smiles while harboring secret resentment. Even when night falls and the city sleeps, the restless dreamers fill your mind with a collective, confusing echo. Fleeing the unbearable noise of civilization, you seek out the profound isolation of nature to save your slipping sanity. Trapped inside the silence of the wilderness, you finally catch your breath, realizing you can never truly return home. Inside this remote mountain refuge, the absolute quiet of nature begins to heal your deeply fractured and exhausted mind. From a safe distance, you begin to observe the human race with a detached, quiet curiosity, tuning your mind to a gentle frequency. You learn to focus on the silent thoughts of animals, finding a pure, uncomplicated innocence that regular human minds completely lack. Human consciousness relies on rhythmic synchronization, which shatters when forced to process constant, unfiltered digital distractions. The raw, unvoiced minds of nature do not harbor deceit, allowing your heavy cognitive burdens to lift in their soothing presence. Time slows down as you train your consciousness to build solid, impenetrable walls, actively choosing when to listen and when to block. Beneath the chaotic noise of human greed, you discover beautiful, quiet moments of genuine compassion that people never speak aloud. Armed with your new mental shields, you step back into civilization, no longer as a victim, but as a silent guardian. Walking through the crowds, your mind suddenly collides with an eerie, absolute silence originating from a single stranger across the road. The black crow returns, slicing through the gray rain as a silent reminder that your unique gift is shared by others. You pursue the mysterious silent stranger, your mind hitting a solid, impenetrable wall of absolute mental static unlike anything before. Deliberate cognitive control consumes immense metabolic energy, rapidly depleting local glucose to suppress distracting neural pathway.
The chase ends inside a hollow, forgotten sanctuary, where two anomalous minds finally stand face to face in the quiet gloom.
Without moving his lips, the stranger drops his shield, sending a clear, resonant mental greeting straight into your mind. You discover that you are far from alone. A hidden network of readers has shaped global history from the shadows. This secret society serves as humanity's silent jury, intercepting dangerous conspiracies and corporate corruption before they can ever manifest. They offer you a choice to join their invisible crusade, using your profound gift to protect an oblivious human race. But reading minds reveals that even this noble alliance harbors internal fractures, secret ambitions, and deeply buried personal biases. You realize that when absolute privacy dies, even the protectors of peace must fight to maintain their own integrity. You agree to walk among them, stepping into a complex mental chessboard where a single rogue thought means exposure. Your first silent assignment sends you into the hyper-sanitized glass corridors of global power, where multi-billion-dollar corporate conspiracies are born. Intense thought triggers micro-movements in vocal cords, creating silent speech patterns that modern biosensors can actually decode. Surrounded by powerful executives, you don your tailored corporate disguise, blending effortlessly into the background while keeping your mental filters wide open. Sitting quietly at the corner table, you watch a corrupt politician present a public environmental treaty while thinking of illicit corporate payoffs. You meticulously extract every hidden account number, secret routing code, and corrupt offshore locations straight from his active working memory. The fraudulent deal is finalized with formal handshakes and forced corporate smiles, completely oblivious to the quiet telepathic theft that just occurred. Walking away with the evidence securely locked inside your mind, a deep sense of cynicism starts to creep into your thoughts. You realize that holding the unmasked secrets of humanity makes you a ghost, forever separated from the blissful ignorance of normal people. The sheer volume of human suffering, hidden pain, and desperate lies pulsing through the city grid threatens to break your carefully built shields. A sudden, overwhelming telepathic shockwave slams directly into your consciousness, shattering your defense shields with a malicious, terrifying force. Stepping out from the dark shadows, a rogue mind hunter confronts you, weaponizing human thoughts to execute an invisible assassination. Your memories are violently dragged to the surface as the rogue reader forces you to relive your deepest childhood traumas. Extreme emotional stress overloads the amygdala, causing localized brain hyperthermia that can trigger rapid, fatal neurological damage. Refusing to break under the crushing mental agony, you look deep within your own mind, gathering your scattered cognitive strength. You transform your deep emotional pain into an absolute, impenetrable shield, reversing the psychic current and striking back hard.
Your counterattack completely overwhelms the rogue reader's nervous system, flooding their consciousness with the weight of their own crimes.
The invisible war ends in absolute silence, leaving you alone under the pouring rain with a profoundly altered mind. The immediate threat recedes into the shadows, but the realization that your safe haven is compromised leaves a heavy dread.
You realize that to survive this dangerous mental battlefield, you must evolve beyond a mere reader into something entirely new.
Driven by the brutal lessons of the rooftop duel, you retreat to the secret headquarters of the telepathic conclave. Here, under the guidance of the oldest mind keepers, you begin learning the sacred art of building a permanent mental fortress. You practice weaving intricate cognitive labyrinths inside your own subconscious, designed to trap and isolate any future mental intruders. Random emotional reactions transform into highly disciplined mental exercises, completely shielding your true thoughts from the outside world.
Digging deep into advanced meditative states, your people discover how to compress memories, archiving years of knowledge into tight mental nodes.
Your formal initiation into the inner circle is finalized, transforming you from a rogue survivalist into a sworn sentinel of human peace. You embrace the heavy responsibility of your new rank, knowing that your personal privacy is forever sacrificed for the greater good. This hidden sanctuary stands as a unique monument to the power of human connection, a fortress of pure thought in a chaotic world. You learn to project your consciousness outward, creating a silent, protective web over nearby villages without intercepting their private thoughts. Aggregating diverse, independent human judgments creates highly accurate predictive models that outperform individual experts in forecasting global events. Your silent sanctuary has grown into a beacon of absolute hope, an enduring monument to human mental evolution against chaos. You realize that human empathy is no longer fragile or fleeting. It is woven deeply into the collective consciousness forever. Instead of building destructive weapons or grand empires, your society focuses entirely on healing the deep, invisible psychological wounds of humanity. Without digital screens or intrusive modern machinery, your unique culture thrives on pure mental clarity and absolute emotional understanding.
The invisible borders of your mental protective web expand gracefully, keeping a silent watch over thousands of unsuspecting human lives below.
The chaotic, noisy world of the past is completely forgotten, and this quiet, profound peace is the only reality your people know. Your species has not merely survived the absolute cognitive crisis. You have mastered its complex laws to unite humanity invisibly. You look back at the long, grueling path of your isolation, realizing that the initial curse was your greatest gift. If a world of complete mental isolation had saved us from this struggle, would humanity have ever discovered true, absolute empathy?
The crow flies into the dawn. Write your theory below. How would humanity build a global civilization when secrets no longer exist?